Hey beauties, so I'm just showing you the process of when I do my makeup and how I do it. First here, this is the Riley Sunday Peptides Firming Spray. This is just to, firm your skin, set it, and it also aids like a vitamin C as well for color correction, and collagen as well. So what I do is I just rub it in. I deal with a lot of acne and also hormonal acne and hyperpigmentation. So I am trying to work on the blemishes by utilizing a lot of vitamin C's and keeping my collagen up to par because I'm getting older. And so my face is kind of a little droopy. So I'm just trying to firm it up and keep it together. After that, I am using the Sunday Riley CEO Afterglow. This is also a firming gel, but it also aids in as a moisturizer too. So you can apply this right before your foundation. And a little goes a long way. That's all you need. Just rub your palms together and apply it to your face like so. And this moisturizer is really smooth, and the it really gets down in the depths of your pores, and it really shines your skin. And you can even wear this as a what is that, a sunscreen. You can even apply it as a sunscreen. It aids as such. But it smells really nice and it moisturizes very well. So with this next step, I am going to be utilizing the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. Just brushing out my brows, getting it into formation here. I like to brush out my brows before I go in with the pencil and the arch and the concealer. And this helps just to, get all the hairs in formation. And here I have two different concealers from the beauty supply store, Nick Cack, New York, and then LA Colors in Deep. And then the other one is in Sand, I believe. So here what I like to do is I like to put concealer underneath my eyes. I put concealer underneath my eyes twice. Once before the foundation here, just to blot out any puffiness that I have underneath my eyes. And then also color correct as well underneath my eyes before I apply any foundation. And I use a beauty blender sponge just to blend it out. And it's just, you can just do it lightly, just blend it, keep blending it out as much as you need to, and however much coverage you need it to be. And my lighting is so poor, so sometimes you just gotta work with what you have. With this next step, I don't know what happened to my orange color corrector, but this is the green one. It's okay. I really wouldn't recommend it, but I'm just utilizing it because that's the one I had in my supplies. And this is just to color correct and just get rid of some of the blemishes before I apply my foundation. This is the e.l.f. Glow. It You can wear it as a foundation. It's not a foundation. It's just a glow that you can put underneath your foundation, so that your foundation can have that shine, that glow, that radiance. So I just apply here or there and just use my beauty blender to blend it in. Full coverage is what we want. My skin has really gotten better, but it's still a work in progress. It's still a work in progress. It's just looking so awful. My face just looking so tired. So I need to make sure I keep this hydrated. Full coverage is what we need. And I try to get everywhere underneath my necks, on the ears. You want to just make sure you have that good coverage everywhere. Blend everything nice and good. On this next step, I'm going to apply the Fit Me foundation. 2 different ones I like to blend together just to create that perfect balance, that perfect blend and shade. These bumps just sticking out like porcupines. Oh, I can't stand it. But we're working on it. We're working on it. This is the second step of the concealer that I place underneath my eyes for that glow, that highlight. And this is LA Colors concealer from a beauty supply store, and this is in the shade I believe copper or lion, one of them. This is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I just set underneath my eyes after applying the concealer. And once again, my apologies, beauty, for the lighting, because I really would love for you all to see the depths of everything. Like the mirror I'm looking in, it really looks good, but with the camera that I'm using, it just doesn't give the appeal that it needs to give. And I like to contour because I really like the chisel look with my cheekbones. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, or they would say brow wicks, in the shade dark brown. So right now I'm just arching my eyebrows with the pencil, going in at the end angle to the beginning. And sometimes it helps depending on, I know everyone has their own technique on how they do their brows, but sometimes it depends on the angle you start in is how you get that good, arch and oomph. And I just try to be careful not to go too far over, because you want your brows to line up proportionately. But sometimes you have good brow days and you have bad brow days. But when you have those good ones, that's when you know everything's gonna be all good with your makeup. I really try to focus in trying to create unity with both brows. But sometimes it works, sometimes it just be off. Like I said, you have good brow days and you have bad brow days. So we'll see how this goes. A lot of times you have to see your face as a canvas, because doing makeup is an art. It's like painting a picture. And anything that you create, anything that you paint, it becomes beautiful in its own way. So, sometimes you just have to take your time and you stroke things the way you feel like you need to stroke them. So as you see, one eyebrow isn't quite the same as the other one, but we tried to get those sisters close, but they just ain't quite there yet. But anyways, this is the Fantasy palette. I done had it for so long, and so I'm going to start with a little light tan, because today the color is going to be purple. We're going with purples. So I'm going to do the base and a little tan blend. And you just want to blend it from the inside out. Sometimes people work, the outside in, depending on how you're going to set your colors. However, you're going to layer your colors, sometimes that depends on how you're going to blend. So I'm going in with a little light pink just to start the process of building in my purple. Just gotta blend it on in. And when I thought about doing purple, at first I was thinking, okay, should I do deep, dark, smoky? But since my corset that I'm going to put on is like a lavender, I feel like I needed to have that accent, pink as I build into the purples. And this isn't the darkest purple, but this is maybe 3 shades lighter from the purple I was thinking I was going to utilize, but this came out pretty good. Now this is an Urban Decay palette from a long time ago. This palette is so old, but I wanted to utilize some shimmer, and I'm going to use a purple shimmer in the color Geode, or I think it was called Omen, one of them. Yeah, it was Omen. And I'm just lightly stroking it in the middle where I want it to go. Because I wanted it to blend and really, collaborate with the other shades. So I'm just adding on a little blush. I actually tried to utilize the liquid blush in Pink Lady Glow, but it was just kind of being stubborn when I was using my brush, so I really had to buffer it out and add some powder blush to it as well. Underneath my waterline, I am going in with a little lighter pink shimmer, a lighter purple shimmer in the under eye area here. Lashes. It's been a while since I applied lashes. I want to say it's been about maybe 6 months. Here lately, I have just been wearing some mascara. So sometimes, when you don't utilize your skills for a while, you kind of lose it. So sometimes things take a little longer to apply. So it took me a little longer to apply these lashes than I normally would, because it's been a long time since I wore them. And these are wispies. I love the wispy lashes. They look so funky at the same time, look real natural. And I like that. I finally got them on, and boy, my eyes was watering. But here I want to pinch down to make sure that they are in place. Because sometimes the front or the end can lift if you do not have them in the right place, or if you do not have enough glue applied to them. And I'm going in underneath the lashes with some Maybelline mascara, falsies. So it looked like something. It's getting there, looking like something. I like to do the bottom lashes. I like the bottom lashes to pop a little bit as well. This is an eyeliner, but I'm using it as a lip liner, and I know a lot of people do. And this eyeliner, it glides on my lips like butter. I love that. And so I'm just going in, lining my lips. And I have a natural brown lip line. I just like to really define it. And here I'm going in with the Juvia's Place lip gloss. But what I did was I added some color to it. So I just dipped the gloss in some color, a little pink. This is some Huda Beauty, and then some matte lip gloss that I had got from a beauty supply store. The Huda Beauty, I had it for some time now. It's really old, so I don't remember the shade. It was kind of like rubbed off, but it's a little light pinkish, so I felt like I should go in with that and give it a little, give it this little number here. And I think it blended in well. I think the collaboration and the coordination of the color of the lippy goes well with the eyes. I'm going in with a Morphe setting spray, the continuous setting spray. And I like this. It really sets your makeup really well. It really does. And I sprayed my face maybe like 2 times because I really like to set it. And there you have it, full face.